So smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Off of play action. Lock. Oh, wide open. Complete. T.Y. Hilton. Nobody to beat. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. Vinatieri connecting. Nothing game. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Falcons take over first and 10. Let's go. At their own 25-yard line.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's the 2nd year back from Southern Miss, Ito Smith. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it in. Here come the flags.
Let's go, baby.
Excellent field position after the face mask penalty. 1st and 10 out near midfield. From the gun, it's Ryan. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
You had to figure they'd try and get the ball to Julio early, and they did it right there. And it doesn't take a degree from MIT to know that, so you had to figure, what's up with the defense? You should know that that's coming right away.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Let's go. 22. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
On 2nd down, Freeman. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. There to stop him was Darius Leonard.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Ready, 280, 280.
Yes, Mike.
Don't get nervous.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
51, sub.
Yes, Mike.
Got Hey, Delta.
Third and long. It's Ryan. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Hey, Wahoo!
After the interception, here's Ryan. Being chased out left. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Gun. Hey, 59, ready.
After the penalty, here's Freeman. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Ready.
58, come on. Go, baby, turn up. Get that ball.
54, south. Check, hey, south. Bravo.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
From the shotgun, Ryan. Buying time, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass.
And the pressure gets to him again. Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their 38. Here's the second-year back out of NC State, Naheem Hines. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now a play fake, and it's locked. Looking deep for Hilton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach...
Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, an even 90 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, we've seen these two, Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, connect quite a few times over the years. It never gets old.
It never gets old. Well, maybe for the defense it does, but not for us who are watching it. And Julio, every time he steps on the field, you can just about mark him down for 100 yards. That's about his career average per game. But think about this. Getting in the end zone has always been a struggle for him. He gets the big yardage, but he doesn't get the touchdowns. Not this time. No matter how many people were kicked in coverage, he found a way to beat it.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it second down and 12. On second and 12, Luck, and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Luck on first down. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Hines. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6. Back to throw. Luck. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On first down, Hines. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back. They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. He's going to let this go end zone for Hilton. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. T.Y. Hilton once again the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Hey, you.
Mike's 59.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Mike's 59.
A shotgun snap for Luck. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. Vinatieri, the NFL's oldest active player, also the league's all-time leading scorer, past Morton Anderson last year.
Yeah, he turned 46 in December of 2018. You really can't see it in his leg. Maybe in the beard.
You can see it in the beard.
Maybe in the beard. That's about it. But as long as he's booting them the way he's booting them, keep going, big guy.
A reminder, coming up later tonight, a lot of buzz about this game. The Browns, they've been doing some travel. Back-to-back primetime games for them. Monday night they were in New York. Now the Browns head to Los Angeles to take on the NFC champs, Browns and Rams, at 8:20 kickoff Eastern time, 5:20 in California. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Ryan. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Right there, 56. Too little, cut.
On 1st and 10, Locke. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A nice pickup on first down, 7 yards. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Protein spill.
Here's Locke. Caught left side by Hilton.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They go play action here on first down. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Falcons grab it.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now at 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Tighten up. 61. Matchbox lights. 39. Hey, exit.
Gun. 58 for Mike. Double dog. That's the way. Hey, express.
Smooth.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. And he fires one incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley. That'll bring up 2nd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
21. Hey, South.
Hey, echo.
58, right over there. Yeah.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Freeman. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a third down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They wound up getting nothing out of that second down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 3rd down, Smith. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. T.Y. Hilton once again the intended receiver. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he's into the clear. The 30. 10, 5, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, 59, ready. 41's the mic. 41's the mic. Hey, wait. Tighten down. There you go. 41's got it. Hey, high 7. Hey, tight. Hey,
now Ryan on 1st down. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Calvin Ridley more than justified his first-round selection in 2018. 64 catches as a rookie and found the end zone 10 times. Did a nice job getting open right there and picking up a 1st down.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
51, down. Gun.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Check. Wait. Hey, South.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 4th down, and the Falcons will bring on Giorgio Tavecchio to try the field goal from the right hash. This from 45 yards away. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Kill. Go. Check. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Base. Bang. Ready to go.
3rd quarter starts with a run by Freeman. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Check 24. 11. 20. Got it. Hey, Alpha. Defense, let's go.
Now Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead. The lefty Tavecchio now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Falcons 24, Colts 10.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They begin the drive with Hines. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Out of the gun, Love. He's got it to Hilton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Hines, and he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Check out. Right, 622. 12. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Hurry.
On first down, it's long. Over the middle, Rodgers has it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch as that played good for 30 and a first. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. This is Hines. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They run again with Hines. And he loses the football a second time. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Check. 58. Switch gears.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Check. Gun. Hey, Haywood. 198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
198. Watch 21. Here we go, dude.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Ryan gets it off to Freeman. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
10 more there and another first down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Ryan. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. A gain of 6 there on first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
You draw closer. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
On second down now, it's Freeman. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield, and he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again, Ryan. And he will find Ridley on the left side. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
On the carry, it's Olsen. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
First down, Atlanta.
Check 26, check. 80 weapon. Shoot. Gun. Get out. Wait.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Watch 98. 98's the mic. Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
From the shotgun, Ryan. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll come out in the pistol. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Hey, Delta. They can't hang with us. He's checking. Crash. Wait. 20.
From the gun, it's Ryan. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Here's Giorgio Tavecchio now for the Falcon field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. The kick by Tavecchio is good, and that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. And they'll start on the ground with Hines. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog. This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Poss, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter rock, turn it up, we giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about, space out your mind? But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? Gentlemen. When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, passing your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so